Hi, for the last lesson of this unit, I want you to build a website portfolio so that you can show off all the work that you've been doing, and you'll see how easy it is to do in Google Sites. To get started, you're going to go to sites.google.com and make sure it's the new version of Google Sites. It should end with a /new at the top. Then to build your actual site, you can go ahead and click this blank button. Once you do that, it's actually going to build the site for you. And all it is a drag and drop interface to make things easy and to make your website look clean. You can change your site name here at the top and even add your own logo. You can change your page title, and to add things below, you can either double click and add certain things, or what I recommend you do is use the layouts over here. There's a bunch of really beautiful layouts. You can either drag them in or you can just click on them and they'll get added in. You could add text, you can edit the text, you can add different images, and you can add a lot of different things here. And pretty easy to erase too. You just hit the erase, and you can also change the section background too. So it's pretty easy and pretty intuitive. What you probably want to do is make a page for each app that you've built. To do that, all you're going to do is you're going to go to pages over here, and you're going to hit this plus button down here. Then you can make a new page. I'm going to make a page just as an example and call it the first app. And once I do that, it'll be created, and you'll see that there's now a button up here that goes directly to the first app I've built. I also recommend that what you do is you add in images or a screenshot of the app that you've built, and you also explain a little bit of what you built and what your thought process was. Then when you're finally finished, you can hit publish up here, and they'll ask you to give your website a name. You can name it anything you'd like. I'd recommend naming it whatever your name is and then portfolio. So for me, it would be Brian's Portfolio, but whatever works for you. Later, you can make it a custom URL if you want to pay for your own domain. You can do that too, but they'll give you a free domain with sites.google.com/view. And if you really want and you don't like this URL, you can go to tinyurl or bit.ly and make a bit.ly code or a tinyurl code that will point to your website. Once you do that, I'm just going to call this example 1, which is already taken, Brian. And I'm going to just hit publish this. And once you publish this, I just kind of want to show you how you can mess with this a little bit. If you want to see what your site looks like, you can go ahead and click preview here, and you can see this is what your website actually looks like. I can go to the home page, I can go to the first app, and I can see what it looks like on a phone or a tablet as well. So it's pretty cool. And then when you're finally ready to publish, you can hit this publish button, and it'll show you what you've changed since you've published it last. All right, so it's a pretty intuitive and pretty cool little way to make a website, and they come out really beautiful at the end of the day. I hope this helps, and there's a ton of other themes here that you can also explore as well if you'd like to. I hope you enjoy making your first website. Feel free to add all the apps that you build on there, and feel free to link Liberteacher on there as well too. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm excited to see you in the next unit where you're going to build your first personal app called the Soundboard app. I'll see you there.